5-Minute Friday. Let's go home. It's a hot one today. For this 5-Minute Friday, I want to talk about CAD software. So let's put 5 minutes on the clock and see where this one goes. All right. I know this doesn't have really anything to do with welding. Doesn't have anything, to make you a better welder or anything. But in my personal opinion, I think it's very, very important for you as an employee or you as a potential business owner or you as a hobbyist to have some kind of understanding of a basic CAD software or basic CAD drawings in some way, shape, or form. You don't have to know all the ins and outs of parametric modeling and all this stuff in like Fusion 360 or SolidWorks or anything along those lines. It's very helpful and all, but just having a very basic two-dimensional ability to use a CAD software, even if it's a free software that you can get online that's, BobCAD, or I don't know if it's free, but, or, like SketchUp or anything along those lines, you can look them up online. It really, really will expand your capabilities of what you can do with the technology that's available today to a hobbyist at home or a business owner or just an employee who may have, a 3D printer at home or a little laser at home or, even a laser at work or something along those lines. Or you can go to a maker space and you can use their 3D printers or their lasers and just having the basic understanding of how to draw a two-dimensional object, it really can expand everything that you can do. Now, I'm not very good at the current CAD softwares. I used to be well more proficient at the older AutoCAD, and then I took many, many years off of it, and now, it's kind of like welding. I always say everyone's like, it's like riding a bicycle. It's like, it's more like riding a unicycle. Like, you know how to do it. It's just remembering all the little nitty-gritty things to be proficient at it. But when it comes to being able to do a CAD software, you can run a plasma table, or you can draw stuff to run a plasma table. You can, draw things for customers. You can, just being able to do that is, to me, in the world we live in today, is very, very important. And I think it's well worth your time to invest in either an online course for CAD software like Fusion 360 or, whatever. Just look up on YouTube and you can find, best free CAD softwares and download it to your computer. Being able to have online services for laser cutting and stuff like that, being able to draw those two-dimensional objects, you can just upload your DXF file and boom, you have your parts. You don't have to rely on other people to get those things done whenever you've got the technology to do it yourself. It's just, like I said, I know this doesn't have a lot to do with welding, but again, it kind of goes back to that laser thinking outside of the box 5-Minute Friday I did a while back. Just having a basic knowledge of how to use some type of CAD software, I had the ability to overnight come back in the next day with a little gauge to measure the welds that we were doing. And, is that super handy? It is for me. I really like being able to do that. Is it for everybody? Not necessarily, but if you're wanting to do stuff in your garage, it sure is handy to be able to draw something up on the computer and be able to know that every single cut you make is going to be right on the money And I mean, if you like going back to just the old school paper and pencil, that's great. As long as you can do it accurately, that's all that matters. Like I said, I know this one doesn't really have a whole lot to do with welding, but again, it goes back to the world we live in today and the technology that we have available to us with 3D printers, little tabletop lasers, online laser cutting services, all these different things. If you have the ability to do some kind of basic CAD software, it's well worth the investment in money and time to learn it. So hopefully that helps somebody, and hopefully that maybe kicks you in the butt to download some type of CAD software and just start playing with it. Just start exploring with it, and you'll figure it out. I mean, like I said, with the Fusion 360, there's lots of different courses you can take online. Reach out to Brad Goodman here on WelderSkills. He's very, very good at the Fusion 360. And if you have any questions for a future 5-Minute Friday, leave them in the comments below or over on the forum, and we will catch you next week.